The last day at Ridgewood Park. Everyone at Ridgewood High noticed the quiet boy. Arin Takahashi. He never raised his hand in class, never joined any clubs, and walked past the crowded hallways as if he were invisible. Mina Hayasaki couldn't stop wondering why. Crescent Moon Part 1, Arin, the Invisible Kid. Arin didn't speak unless he had to. Not because he was shy, he had learned early that words brought attention, attention brought judgment. He walked home alone, ate lunch behind the library, and wore his headphones even without music. People tried to talk to him. Some whispered. Some laughed. He didn't care, attention always faded, and people always left. One Tuesday afternoon, he sat on the steps outside the gym, sketchbook on his lap. He drew the shadow of the cherry tree, the exact shape of its falling petals. It was the one place he felt like he belonged. High Voltage Part 2, Mina, the Curious One. Mina Hayasaki was the opposite. She smiled too much, talked too much, noticed everything. She noticed Arin. Not in a, let's fix him, way, in a, why do you hide, way. One afternoon, she spotted him crouched over the loose fence near the sports field. His hands were scraped, and he muttered curses under his breath. Need a hand? She asked, approaching carefully. Arin paused. His first instinct was to say no, to disappear, to pretend she didn't exist. But he nodded. Thanks, he muttered. Mina smiled. I'm Mina. Arin, he replied softly. And that was the start. Gear Part 3, a slow friendship. It didn't happen overnight. Arin fixed Mina's broken bike without expecting thanks. Mina saved his sketchbook once from flying into the pond. Arin made her lunch when she forgot hers. Mina made him sit with her under the cherry trees instead of hiding. Small gestures. Silent agreements. Arin learned that friendship wasn't about talking all the time. It was about showing up. Mina learned that some people communicated better with actions than words. But Arin never let himself get too attached. People leave. Always. Warning Part 4, the first real test. One Friday, after school, they were assigned to clean the gym for a school event. Mina's backpack snagged on a protruding nail, tearing the strap. Here, let me fix it, Arin said, kneeling to tie it together. The strap snapped. Mina yelped. Arin's heart jumped. Did I hurt you? He asked. Just startled, Mina laughed nervously. Arin didn't speak for a moment. He realized, being there for someone meant taking small risks. Not everything went perfectly. Mina noticed the hesitation in his eyes and smiled softly. Thanks for trying. Arin looked away. The rain started, light at first, then heavier. Tornado Part 5, the storm. The walk home was quiet. The streets were nearly empty, wind whipping leaves everywhere. Mina shivered. Arin slipped off his hoodie and handed it to her. Thanks, she said. They ran through puddles, slipping and laughing, the wind and rain mixing with the soft warmth of friendship. At one point, Arin stumbled. Mina caught his arm. He stared at her hand holding his. Thanks, he muttered again, not knowing why it felt heavier than usual. For the first time, he realized that staying close to someone didn't have to hurt. Door Part 6, the Heart-to Heart. By the time they reached the old park bridge, soaked and breathless, Arin finally spoke. I don't usually let people stay. Not like this. Mina tilted her head, her hair dripping, smiling gently. I'm glad you did. Arin looked at her, really looked. He saw concern, curiosity, patience. For the first time, he allowed himself to feel. Someone didn't want to leave. I'm not used to this, he admitted quietly. You'll get used to it, she said softly. He nodded, though inside he wondered if he ever would. Fire Part 7, a quiet challenge. Over the next weeks, their friendship deepened. They shared lunches, notes, jokes, and comfortable silences. But life tested them. Rumors at school questioned why Arin hung out with the wrong crowd. Mina faced pressure to ignore him from classmates. Arin's own fear of attachment grew. One evening, they found themselves at the deserted park again. "You think we'll always stay friends?" Mina asked, kicking a pebble. Arin hesitated. "People leave. Always." Mina smiled faintly. "Then maybe we can be the exception." He looked at her, uncertain, and realized, maybe some people were worth risking the heartbreak. Glowing Star Part 8, The Lesson. Friendship isn't perfect. It isn't always safe. It's about showing up. Even when it's awkward. Even when you're scared. Even when nothing seems guaranteed. Arin and Mina didn't need fireworks or dramatic gestures. They needed to be present, to notice, to care. And in the small acts, sharing a hoodie, fixing a bike, walking together through the storm, they learned. Real friendship is quiet. Real friendship is steady. Real friendship is being there when the world tells you it's easier to disappear. And for once, Arin realized. You didn't have to leave to be safe. Mina realized the same. Some people are worth waiting for. Together, they walked home, soaked, muddy, but laughing, two people who finally understood the meaning of staying.